Okay, so I'm here with my friend Peter. Say hey, Peter.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And we're going to talk a little bit about history as we consume some alcohol, because it's more fun that way, otherwise this would be boring. So, I'm going to have Peter talk about World War One, and I'm going to talk about World War Two, because the World Wars are pretty fucking easy, and everyone remembers that shit. So, Peter, just basically, I'll let you go. So just tell me as much as you know about World War One.
Okay, so World War One started by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand by a Serbian nationalistic organization known as the Black Hand.
Is that like the Black Hand from Skyrim?
Yeah, they're the same thing. There's no differences between them.
Just dudes with robes and knives.
And fucking black magics, and they call upon you.
Baby vampires.
This pretty much started off the World War because Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia because of this, and there's like a system of there's like a huge system of alliances throughout throughout the world. So a bunch of European countries are allied with each other, while like other European countries are allied with each other.
Do you know where that alliance came from?
What do you mean came from?
I don't know.
They had,
was it because of like a war?
Well, like all of these alliances, they were just like being made, and Russia was an ally of Serbia. So when Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, Russia was like, "Yo, we're gonna fuck up. We're gonna fuck up Austria-Hungary."
Mobbed on them.
Austria-Hungary was allies with Germany, and Germany was gonna fuck up Russia. And Russia had an alliance with France. So
really,
Germany
that's weird.
has to declare war on France, and
so it's just like a big high school like drama.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. There's a funny comic that it's like a funny like some dude drew it. It was like a pencil sketch comic of like how World War One started. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, really. You know the book All Quiet on the Western Front?
Oh yeah, I love that book. I read that last year.
That's from World War One, and it was the Western Front referred to the war Germany was fighting on their western border against France.
Oh.
And their plan was to just like fuck up France, and then all their soldiers with like trains over to Russia, and then fuck up Russia.
Oh shit! What did they bring on the trains? Like weapons or just like people?
Like they ship like their soldiers.
Nice. Imagine how scary it would be if like England and France and Germany were friends and shit.
Yeah.
They never get along.
And this is where like total war started going in on World War One. Like Germany was bombing fucking England and France. Just air raids.
So sorry, go ahead.
No, what's up?
Like I had heard that like Germany was like fucking with people in the sea with submarines, but like they were being kind of chill about it, where they would warn people before they shot them, and like with torpedoes, and would be like, okay, if you have civilians, get them off there. We're gonna blow this thing up. And then like eventually they got so nice that people just knew that they were gonna blow them up, so they started preemptively striking them, and then they're like, okay, no more nice guy.
Yeah, they with their submarines, their fucking U-boats, they like blockaded Britain. What you were talking about, how like they didn't just go out of their way to like fire on people. They were like they gave warning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fucking before we got into the war, fucking one of their U-boats sinks a United States ship and kills like 200 Americans or something. So the Americans are like, put like Sark's the anger, and but that's not why. Look, that's not why. That is not why the U.S. went into war, though. But then,
How come we did?
I'm not sure.
Sounds like you got to take a shot. Are you game? You took it?
What's up?
Did you take one?
Yeah, I took it. I'm actually gonna look up.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably should eventually learn the answer, or else this story will be like never concluding.
Oh, that's right. The Germany sent the Zimmerman note to Mexico and they were trying to get Mexico to declare war on the United States, but the United States, like, we intercepted it, and we were like, "What the fuck, niggas?"
It's the Zimmerman note.
Guys. And before we got into World War I, we traded a lot with like the Allies, like even Germany, but like we tried to remain partial. The United States didn't want to like get involved in it at all, but they like, it wasn't really partial, just because like the United States was trading so heavily and giving like weapons to England and the Allies, where like they didn't trade as much with Germany.
So after this is why we went into isolationism for like 20 years, maybe more, huh?
Like that's
that's just economics and shit. It's not really history. Whoa. So fucking how many? Do you know how many people like died in the war? I won't get mad, or you won't have to take a shot if you don't know, because it's kind of like a thing. But was it like a lot of people?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. A lot of Russians too.
Oh yeah.
I think Russians had the most casualties. I'm actually gonna look up a little one casualties.
I swear, every time there's a world war with Russia in it, which I'm guessing is twice, they just have a bunch of fucking casualties on their side. Like, they just throw their dudes in. You don't really care about what happens to them.
I don't like how this is.
I think they have like the record for most casualties on their nation's side for like both world wars, which is not a very good record to have. Some say we still don't know how many people died because we haven't finished counting. We're still counting the bodies.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think it was Russia. Oh, Russia and Germany had about the same.
How many on each?
1 million and 700,000 killed.
Jeez. And those two.
And if
were...
look at this, if total casualty for Russia was over 9 million, and that was 76% of their armed forces.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy, like, literally getting, like, imagine getting drafted into that, like, after that statistic has been made public, and you're just like, oh, fuck. I have a 1 in 4 chance of living.
I'm pretty sure, like, if Russian soldiers were turning back from battle, like, officers would shoot them.
Yeah, that's kind of like a universal thing, huh? I think, well, don't we do that?
No, we don't fucking shoot on people.
Maybe like we used to?
No.
Oh, we never did that? Fuck.
I don't think the U.S. has ever shot their own people, especially people fighting for us.
Yeah, I guess, like, we've just imbued this, like, super nationalistic view in everybody that no one really feels the need to run. Like, no one's gonna go run in Iraq right now, or... Are we still in Iraq? Like, for fuck's sake, I don't even know if we have troops there still.
Yeah.
Like, we're still in the conflict on terror, because it's not officially a war. And like, I don't think we're gonna run from that because it's such like it's such a downhill battle for us. Like, it's super easy. But like the last example would be like Vietnam, but like people didn't really run; they just like deserted or didn't go to the draft or some shit. And like, I don't know.
You know what's fucked up?
I guess the Civil War would be like the best equivalent of like when people wanted to just turn back and not really fight. But I don't really. Civil War was pretty brutal. We should talk about that after.
American casualties in any war.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's because they were.
Which makes it the worst war in history. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Fucking America agrees that Civil War is the worst war in history for the whole world.